Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore. My name is Fungusaurus Rex, and in the last episode we built ourselves this beautiful little house up on the hill. But that was not all. We also spent some time building a sheep pen, a cow pen, and a wheat farm, which we of course used to make the mud bricks that went into building our beautiful house on the hill. And in this episode, it is time to get the wheels of commerce rolling. But before we get to that, we're just going to take a little bit of time to fill up this hole over here, because ultimately what we want to do is we want to make a road that goes from our house at the top to our farms at the bottom. And in the process, we'll be covering up this giant hole over here, which is not only horrible to look at, but also quite dangerous, as if we were to fall over the edge there, it would be quite a drop. And let's just pop these few final blocks in place, and the slope going down is complete. However, we haven't quite filled up that hole just yet. We'll get to it later, but right now all we want to do is get the road going all the way down from the house to the sheep and cow farm, and of course the wheat field. So we just grab our shovel and start flattening out the road here. And our road is complete, and I must say that is looking rather splendid. Now of course the next step would be to just add a few oak slabs like we've done over here, just to make it a bit smoother going up and down. And the final few oak slabs are in place, just a few left to put down here. And the road is done. I think we are just going to add in a few blocks of coarse dirt around it, but in terms of functionality, it is perfect. And with the coarse dirt in place, it's time to get back into the mines and gather up some resources. And we are back down here, and we have a creeper that's coming to visit, so let's just deal with him quickly. Oh, okay, that was not the most elegant solution, but let's carry on. And oh goodness, thank goodness that water was there, because yeah, lava, not fun. So let's just have something to eat, because I can hear a bunch of zombies. And I think I have found where all of the zombies are hanging out, because this is a proper horde coming towards me. Every time I manage to get one or two of them killed, then a bunch more appear, and as you can see, there are some more. I'm starting to wonder if there is a zombie spawner around here somewhere, or if they've just been collecting in the dark for quite a while now. But oh goodness, even more dropping from the ceiling. Okay, I'm just gonna make a quick tactical retreat down here. Oh no, jeez, they just keep piling up. Let's get out of here. Okay. There we go, they've got only one block to fit through, and oh yes, the lava will of course help take care of them as well. And I think this might be the last guy. Oh, and he's given us a carrot. And with our carrot in hand, it is time to make a carrot patch, which means digging up some dirt, building some walls, and hoe down some dirt, and now our carrot patch is ready to receive our one, our only single carrot. I hope you appreciate it, buddy. And of course, what carrot patch is complete without just a few bushes around the perimeter? Let's put one there. Some lights to keep the monsters at bay during the night. One over there. And there we can see what we have achieved so far. But now it is time to start building. And we're going to be building firstly a villager breeder, and secondly a trading hall, because we need some books so we can put some decent enchantments on our armor and our tools and our weapons. And for that, I'm just going to start off by clearing out this field and getting an idea of what size I would like to be working with. And we're going to do sort of a 2-in-1 deal. We're going to have the breeder directly underneath the trading hall, which means we won't have to transport them all that far to get them from the breeder to the trading hall, where of course they will live out the rest of their days happily selling stuff to passers-by. Alright, we have dug out the bases for our breeder, and in doing so ruined our shovel, so let's just get a new one quickly. And then let's get down there and continue digging the channel, which will of course sweep the babies away to the box. So let's just dig this one deeper for a start, and then I think we shall carry on in that direction, which of course is where we'll have the box as well as the curing station. And our breeder is all but done. We've planted a few carrots, we've put up some torches which will keep them safe in the dark. However, it is still lacking some villagers, which means we'll need to go to the village and transport them here, which would require a lot of rails, for which we will need a lot of iron. And we have been scouring the world trying to find some iron, and we have finally managed to come across an iron vein. And although it could have been bigger in my opinion, this will do just fine for now. A little bit more down here, so let's just get all this iron dug out and then get back to the surface. And just as we thought the iron vein was depleted, it turns out that that was merely the beginning. As you can see, the iron is just rolling in. Everywhere we look, there is some more. And we are finding quite a few beans. And some diamonds as well. Just look at that. And of course some more diamonds. And some more iron. And finally, I think this iron vein is depleted. It took about 2 hours to mine all of this out, and we've created a gargantuan hole in which I've been lost more times than I would like to admit. So let's have a quick fly through to see just how big this hole really is. And this is just one level of it. If you look down there, you will see it is going down many levels, and of course up many levels as well. So let's just get up here. Even in this fly through, I'm struggling to find the exit, but it will give you an idea of just how big this vein was. It is actually the biggest vein I've ever come across, and just take a look at that. However, the rewards were certainly worth the effort, as we walked out with 61 blocks of iron, which I promptly showed to Disco, but he was unimpressed. Anyway, let's get these smelted up. And with our newly acquired iron and rails, our villager curing chamber is complete. We'll just flick a few switches to see that everything works, and then we shall go and fetch some villagers. And we're going to get this one with a popular method called Get In There. And we have our first villager in a cart. And our first villager is also on his way to the breeder. Now we need to find him a friend. You, sir, would you like to get in the cart? There we go. Villager number 2 is on his way. And this is where we eventually ran out of rail. Now I've picked them up and laid them back down all the way up to the breeder, and we're gonna push them along with this furnace minecart. Why? Because it's fun. Choo-choo! Look at it go! Let's see if I can keep up. Come back here. Oh, those villagers are going at quite a clip. Oh, goodness. Alright, let's run. And our 2 villagers are safe and sound inside their little farm. So we'll just give them some privacy to do what they do best. And let's just take a look around. So this is where the cured villagers will eventually come out, and then the trading hall will be up there. However, I don't think I'm going to build it quite as big as I initially had planned. As you can see, I had an idea for a massive layout, but I think it's going to be a bit smaller than that. And we seem to be having just a little bit of trouble with our waterway down here. The little babies keep getting swept into the box. However, I've made some adjustments, and let's see if it works better now. It doesn't seem like he's getting out, so I'm going to mark this problem as solved for right now, which means we can get out of here and carry on collecting our building materials. Now you'll see I have planted quite a bit of birch and oak, and there seems to be a friend waiting for us right there. Mr. Skeleton, how come you have not burnt in the sun yet? Oh, there we go. He just needed a little bit more exposure. But he did give us some bones, and we'll turn that into bone meal as soon as we have taken care of this spider. There we go. And then we'll just use these bones to bone meal the saplings that haven't grown yet. Let's see how far we get. That's one. Let's just have something to eat as well. So hunger is getting very, very low. And that's not what we wanted to do. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's just dig our way in here and replace this sapling. There we go. And then let's bone meal it. And I absolutely hate it when that happens. All right. And we have one more piece. No luck. Anyway, this is coming along splendidly. But there seems there is a problem with our breeder. And that problem is they're not breeding. So I've decided to throw some carrots at the problem and see if it goes away. However, this guy at the front is not catching his carrots and his partner behind him is stealing them. There you go. You've got a stack of carrots, sir. Please make with the babies. So let's just give them a bit of privacy and see if that has solved it. But it seems giving them food has not solved the problem. We've got hearts, 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 hearts. And then suddenly, anger. So I'm not entirely sure what is wrong. I don't know if one of these beds maybe have been claimed by somebody in some way. So I'm just breaking them and placing them back down. There's the third one right there. So let's see if that has improved the situation. I'm sure having some random weirdo sitting in the corner watching you isn't conducive to a loving relationship. But just think of me as a therapist. I'm here to help the problem go away. And I don't think having a snack while doing it is helping. But let's see what happens. Alright, so we don't have many more villagers in the box, which means they still aren't producing babies. So let's get back down there and see if there's anything else we can change to make it better. I think maybe let's just give them some more food. I don't know if that could be the problem. They've got tons of it already. So we plant these, get this one, and there we go. You, sir, are not a good provider. Make more carrots. Alright, let's just replant those, and then we'll give him a few more carrots here. There we go. He's picked that up, and I'm just going to grab this one here, replant it, and give this guy a few more carrots. There we go. Alright, let's see if they're happier now. And, okay, this time I won't sit in the corner and watch you guys. I'll give you some privacy. Let's see what happens. And whatever it is that I have done seems to have worked, which means the time has come for us to build a trading hall. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, the trading hall is complete. We've got some water flowing down the front, we've got some lively plants everywhere, and we've also got a lot of wood all around. Let's take a look at the back. And yes, just look at the flowers, the woodwork, the glass work, and of course that beautiful copper roof. And we have an interior as well. Just look at that. We've got some flowing water, we've got some plants, we've got a massive high ceiling. Lovely. I think the villagers will love it. And just like that, it is day 110 and our villager breeder is operational. Our trading hall is ready to receive them. And that, unfortunately, is all we have time for today. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did, and hey, if you want to see some more, consider subscribing. But this is Fungusaurus Rex saying, until next time, beautiful people, stay awesome. Bye bye.